TriPay. That's the different piece. So what's happening right now, next year we'll have so much money for Tri. The next year after that, it's going to drop down a little bit, and then it'll come back up a little bit after that. Now, when we talk a little bit, we're talking like, it'll drop a little bit over $1 million, about $1.5 million, and then it'll come back up pretty close to that amount. What's happening is the state is going to be taking a chunk of that Tri money. There will still be Tri. Tri is going to change. It's not going to look like exactly like it looks right now. A lot of the Tri is going to be based on what's called enrichment. Enrichment meaning what more are you doing for kids? What's extra that you're doing for kids? We're already starting to work on ways that we can make that work. But again, all of what I just talked about with these numbers do not include Tri. Tri will not drastically look different next year, but it'll probably change a little bit in the following 2 years afterwards. Our district is in the same boat that all the other districts around the state are in, okay? We're stuck having to figure out how to do this. There was a commission. The legislature had a commission that got together, and they were a commission of legislators, educators, teachers, administrators, legal representation. There were lawyers in the group, and they were tasked to try to find a salary schedule that can meet all of these needs. They proposed 7 different salary schedules, but none of the 7 met these needs right here. And so even they, that were focused in on all these rules and regulations, really had a difficult time doing this. So that's why this is such a big deal. That's why the May 17th night will be real big in terms of finding interest. In terms of defining interests, okay, we can look at interests a lot of different ways. One interest that has always happened with the SAM is that wherever you went to teach in the state of Washington, all of your years of service and your education moved with you. Now, since that's not even part of the puzzle here, okay, is that now an interest? And so we can look at it from 2 different sides. The SEA side would say, yes, absolutely. Whatever your years of service in another district are, as you come into our district or you're in our district now, those years should count for you. And so that's one of the interests that we have. We want to make sure that we get paid according to our background and our experiences. Okay, if we look at it from a district side, okay, so when we bargain, we always talk about interest. So our interest SEA, we want to be paid for all of our years of service. District from their interest side would probably be something along the lines of, we want to make sure we know who's going to be working in the Sumner School District. Okay, in June or May or June, the district doesn't want to have to go into scramble mode to try to hire a bunch of teachers because teachers are leaving. So I could see the district wanting to have some type of a stipend, reward, compensation, something to retain the teachers in the Sumner School District. And so together we can probably meet at some places that will meet both of those needs. So again, talking about interest, those are a big piece of what we're looking for. Also, we're looking at these, our bargaining team. These are the yellow slips that the reps were handing out and were turned in. So we've been going through these and working on some of those interests as well. There were quite a few interests that showed up. One of them was about healthcare. Healthcare has been one of those ever increasing, ever going up pieces that we have to pay for. And questions are, is the new salary going to help offset some of those costs? And the answer is hopefully yes. We should see some substantial growth here if everything goes the way we expect it to go. We still never know about healthcare, but right now the answer is yes, we should be doing better. The state will be funding an extra for $23 and a little bit of change per month. So that'll be an increase that we'll see moving into next year, and hopefully will offset any type of changes in the healthcare programs that we have right now. Other interests are around seniority. That showed up very strongly in those yellow slips. Teachers that have been teaching in the profession for a long time on the old SAM were basically stuck at 16 years. We, in the last couple bargains, were able to move that from 16 years to a different additional bonus for the longevity in terms of 16 to 26 years and then 26 years plus. And so we worked at it that way. But those are some pieces that really showed up in there as well. So, maybe the longevity piece is how you actually make your way over into the last final column. We don't know. Again, we have to find out from you, the members, what you want your salary schedule to look like. Obviously, we have goals. We probably want to shorten it down. We don't have near as many columns going across, near as many years going up and down. it would be nice to be able to go from the minimum to whatever the maximum is as soon as possible. Earlier in your career, those dollars make a big difference. And so the sooner you can get there, the better off you'll be, not only in your retirement, but in the amount of money you can make throughout your career. Those are a few pieces that you have told us about interest. Again, we want to hear about more. We know there's a lot more. We want to make sure we make a salary schedule that meets the needs of the Sumner Education Association. So a lot said in a short amount of time. I hope you're able to stick with it. I hope it made sense to you. There will be some time that you can ask some questions on May 17th, next Thursday night. So, this is about compensation. This is about how you're going to get paid. And if you want to have your input in it, here is your chance. It will be the bargaining team, the SEA executive team, and we'll have our Puget Sound Uniserv rep, Chuck Hurt, will also be there. And so we'll have another summary of what's going on, but we're going to get into some discussion where you, again, as members, get to talk about what you want to see in the salary schedule. I'm hoping this is something you're interested in. I know normally money is what everybody's interested in, and this will be your chance to tell us the direction that you want to go. Thank you very much.